Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's resume our complete beginner's guide to Loop Hero, shall we? We've built ourselves the field kitchen, we're cooking with gas, and it's time to go back and do another expedition. I'm not really going to change anything, except I did add the Blood Grove, and we'll see what that does. And we're just going to click Start. And like always, we have a new road, and we're moving clockwise. Interesting. All right, slimes everywhere. Let's go. Excellent. Okay, so as I always like to do, I just want to put these mountains in the upper left corner to try to build a bigger mountain as fast as possible to get some extra health. Okay, we got ourselves a shield. We just are going to equip it no matter what, of course, because, you know, we need it. All right, a rock is terrific. Go ahead, get up there. All right, phenomenal. So I want to get a grove as fast as possible. The reason I put the grove down right away is because, of course, every time you pass through it, you usually get a little stick. Right? So we've got some pebbles, but we want to get resources. Early game, what you're trying to do in this game, and really for the whole game, you want to gather as many resources as possible so you can construct memories and build permanent structures within your camp that will make you stronger for consecutive runs. We're going to drop this rock up here, and I'm going to put a cemetery. I'm going to put it with a little space, though, just because I like to connect the groves. Oh, wow. Meadow Bonanza right there. All right. I'll put 1, 2. And I'm actually going to put this one here. And the reason is I love to save this spot, this next 3x3 grid below what I'm trying to make a mountain for my first treasury, if possible. Boom. Got some rock out of that cemetery. Okay, and we got a ring, damage to all, I love it. Let's put a grove down immediately, and yeah, I'll put this right here. Okay. Spider cocoon can go here. Meadow. Not like thrilled about this, but I'll put it right here. And these are not upgraded, but they're planning on being upgraded if I can fill this in with a treasury, and I could put a rock up here. These will upgrade these into blooming meadows eventually. That's the goal. All right. Okay. So we're doing well, but as you can see, sometimes this happens in Loop Hero where it's like we're really not getting any weapons. Okay, that's frustrating, but it's early on, so we can handle this. This armor, ooh, wow. 9% vampirism, 96 hit points. That's very good. We'll take it, and now look at our health. We're 327 out of 84. We're going to heal 30% because of our kitchen. And, oops, I should have put this down. I forgot that I got this. I will drop it here. Bloom that meadow. Let's go. 2 slimes at once, but we have some damage to all. You could watch the damage numbers pop to see how the damage is being distributed. All right, I'll put a vampire mansion right there. I'll put a mountain here. Let's go. Now, I could have put that vampire mansion in a tile to immediately get a vampire, but without a weapon, I'm not thrilled about it. Now that we have a weapon, we're doing like double the damage. I could put this right here, and we will fight a vampire with this slime. It's always a balance of like trying to do as much as you can to fight difficult things so that you get resources and items to make yourself stronger, but not to die. All right, counter, evasion. Oof, I actually like my current ring better. I value DPS so highly in this. This is better for a lot of the run. I'm dropping this here and this here. Again, just trying to fill this in. I could have put it here or over here by the vampire mansion as well, but this is fine. Oh. Ho ho! Look at that shield. 13% evasion. Tripled our defense there. Very good. Okay, here comes the vampire. See, we killed the slime first. Unfortunate, but we win, and finally we got it. Sometimes, you know, it's... I always try to plan for this. Sometimes you can't. Sometimes you're not going to get a treasury, but if you can, now we have a place for it, and this is absolutely sensational. I'm going to put this right here, and I'll put a spider cocoon here so that I can put a meadow here and bloom it and start filling in the treasury. This is unfortunate. This is 3 spiders, which I don't like to see. Boy. I'll put this over here and over here. Great. Alright, we're going to try to finish this as fast as we can. I'll put this here, try to build up the treasury. 4 spiders. This is brutal. Thank goodness we have some damage to all, but we're going to take a ton of hit points. Spiders, any enemy that evades is just so hard because missing when there's multiple targets is brutal. Now here we go. Boost up those hit points. And I will place a beacon here. This is going to hit a lot of tiles, and this will help us so that we don't have to fight 4 spiders again. Because that was scary. We need some better equipment, if at all possible. I'll put a beacon here. Love beacons. Oh no! Oh my goodness. Okay. That was ridiculously bad on my part. I visually confused these. The beacon is the lighthouse looking thing. I was putting down road lanterns. That's what I meant to put right here. Oh my gosh. It's not going to cost us because we're early on, but that was a mistake. Fantastic. A little bit extra. We could use a better weapon though. We need like a level 3 weapon or something. I'm going to put the rock here. Usually what I like to do is put road lanterns by something like a spider's nest. So we're going to have to be mindful of that. I'll put this here. We need the treasury bump as fast as we can. The loot that we would get from our treasure. Okay, here we go. Here we can put a road lantern down. We can't hit them both, but we can hit at least one of these. All right, terrific. I'm going to open this up. I do like seeing my resources. We're doing well. All right. Now, I don't want to put any meadows here, sadly. I could put one here, but I want these all to bloom. I love the extra hit points. And they don't trigger next to each other. If I put this here, and then I put like a rock or something here, it'll bloom everything except for this one, and I can do some things, but generally I want to group rocks together. So I'm actually going to put this meadow over here, get a bunch of resources, and let it go. All right. And do I want to keep going? Well, we're going to get a chest, and we're almost at full health, so yeah. Hey, here we go. I'm talking about a level 3 weapon. Look at this. So this has vampiricism on it, which is amazing. Way more damage. Thank goodness we needed that. And what's this ring? Oh, baby. Pure damage, damage to all, counter, and regen. So this will give you the opportunity to see regen per second operating. So you can watch our health and you can just watch it go up, which is phenomenal. And we got a rock to put here. I'll put this meadow over here. And let's go. 1, 2, 3, go. So check out our hit points. You'll see it just kind of ticking up every once in a while. We got another rock. Drop that there. Blood Grove I want. You have to put a Blood Grove by a grove. So it says its roots devour enemies that have less than 15% hit points. So that's nice because enemies will just die faster. But it does spawn terrible things. So I'm going to put it down just to see what it does. Level 2 ring. No, our ring is way better. Looking for some armor at this point. Let's go. Heck yeah. Mountain. This will do it for the treasury for us. I don't have any items that I want to favorite. You should want to, check your items before you do this to see if there's anything that you want to favorite from these, but I don't have anything I'm committed to, so I'm just going to play this, and we get the big boost of items and cards and resources. Fantastic. This shield is better defense and has even more defense, attack speed, and counter. Yeah, we'll take that. Okay. Now, I'm going to just start building up another area. Remember, I'm always thinking about where can I put a treasury. We have plenty of spaces for it. I want to play these mountains as fast as I can. I'll put it right there. I'll put another cemetery right there. That's fine. Okay, so we're at full health. We're doing a very good job now. We were kind of a little slow to start, but we're starting to scale very nicely. I'll put a meadow right there. Get that going. Battlefield. Heck yeah. Put another one down over here. I don't like to have them overlapping. Okay, this is a level 4 weapon. Yeah, this is great. It's more damage and it's more vampirism. What about this one? This actually does the most damage. It's very... Jeez, that's a lot of damage, but it has no other brand, so I'll take that for sure. Okay, let's go. Whoa. Wow. That's 12% attack speed. That's insane. Heck yeah. So this is the game. You are just kind of min-maxing with your loot, like Diablo style, and you're just checking how's my health, where do I want to place these tiles, how many resources do I want to run, how am I doing, and we're doing fine. I'll put another Blood Grove here. All right. You can see how it got snatched up by the Blood Grove right there. There were those roots that kind of shot out. Very interesting indeed. I'm going to put some cemeteries, I don't want to have any more by these vampires necessarily. It's a little alarming. I could put it over here, that's fine. This is going to be, ooh, level 4 armor. Thank goodness, our hit points were a little slow. We're going to lose a lot of vampirism, but look at that, 816 hit points. We doubled our health. We don't really need to heal the regeneration. You can just watch it happening. We're just regenerating so frequently. Just slowly ticking, ticking, ticking up. It's great. Okay, put that down. 3 spiders, not even a problem. We're one-shotting these things at this point. Now, another thing you can do, if you want, when you get into this point, is you can actually start sandbagging. Normally, I don't like to sandbag, but you can sandbag to hope to get a treasury, and then you can play it and then immediately surround it if you've got the tiles for it. So that's something you can consider. We got a level 4 ring, which is hilariously almost exactly the same as what we have, except it doesn't have damage to all, and it doesn't have the regen. I want the regen, to be honest, so I'm going to keep it. And let's go. We're at full health. We're going to keep running. Alright. Some bad armor. Let's fight this treasure chest, see if we can get anything good. No thanks. Ooh, whoa. Yeah, this is so good. This is less max hit points, but it gives us regen, attack speed, and pure damage. Anytime I can get damage on my armor, I'm very happy about that. I'll put a vampire here. Let's go. I'm going to actually put the meadow right there. And spider cocoon, that's fine with the treasures. Let's go. I don't need to Oblivion. We have one, but this is a lot of goblins right here. It's more than I wanted to see. I could easily just blow up this whole tile. Let's see how we do, though. It's interesting to always check this out. Now, sometimes you'll get a gray item that's just strictly better than what you have by a big degree, even if it doesn't have brands. So level is sometimes more important than rarity. And in this case, this is a huge increase. I will lose all my vampiricism, but I have so much regen per second that I think I can afford to do this. And our damage just goes up so phenomenally. You see we're not really getting hurt by this. We just fought like 4 goblins at once and just kind of cruised through. All right. Ooh. Do I want to counter? Yeah, I think it's worth countering. Countering at a 20% clip is very good. You can see when it says counter. It looks like counter does prevent the damage. Maybe it doesn't deal damage back. Maybe it's the third option. Maybe it just blocks the damage like a parry. Either way, that's really good. I'm going to put another grove right there. And I will put a road lantern here. I don't want this to get out of control. I should have put over here by the goblin. That was a mistake. Nice. Level 5 armor. That's a lot of health. I don't really want to put in a vampire mansion that badly. I will drop a meadow. I'll put a rock. I'm not seeing that treasury, so... Another cemetery, a rock is fine. Let's go. 4 spiders. That's a lot. I'll play a battlefield there. Now, yeah, the battlefields, when they connect, you see they make a blood path. So if you overlap the battlefields, this is what happens to the road itself. So you got to watch out for that. Blood clots they're not the end of the world, but I don't go out of my way. All right. So at this point, we've got 3 rocks, 2 wood, 2 food supply, a metamorphosis, and 3 metal. I mean, it's very good, right? And we're at full health. Do we want to keep going? Yes, we do. I'm going to keep going. I'm getting greedy about this. But at the same time, if you wanted to play it safe, you could absolutely bail. I just see 3 chests. I feel like we're at full health. We're doing okay. We can improve our ring, you know, but that can come. So I'm willing to just keep going. All right, let's go. Let's see what's in these chests, shall we? Oh, the chest bounced the other way. That's so rude. It's a game of balance. It's feeling it out. How are we doing? We have a lot of health. We just wrecked those things. Let me put down the blood grove over here. And we got a chest. What you got for us? Ooh, got some potentially good armor. So this armor has way more hit points. Better regen. No pure damage. I think we're okay with what we've got, honestly. I like the damage. Always do. Alright, great. We got a mountain. Where do we want to throw this thing? I think it's fine to just put it right there. Get some extra health. And we could put down a vampire mansion somewhere if we like. It's probably okay right there. Let's keep going. A 5th level ring. So this would give me better regen per second, better counter, the same damage to all but no pure damage. Meh. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll right-click it and favorite it. Alright, great. We got a treasury. Now, at this point, another part of the balancing act is, how's our health? Good. How's our resources? Good. Sometimes, if I'm doing a run, and I know what I want to build back in the town, and I got the resources, I might just leave. You know, if I don't feel like I'm doing very well. But how's our health? Alright, that's a key factor. How's our inventory? How are we feeling like in combat? We're feeling good. But the other thing we now need to start looking at is, wait a minute, how close is this bar to being filled up to the boss? So, are we ready for a boss? Probably not. We probably want to get stronger by building up our camp a little bit before we fight the boss. So, if I play the treasury and a bunch of cards, this is going to fill up. That being said, even if this fills all the way up, you do have the option to retreat, okay, before you fight the boss. So I'm going to drop this treasury right here and put a mountain right there. Now look, consequence, it makes another goblin camp, and it's actually right next to this one. So this tile could get out of control with like 6 goblins on it, which is less than ideal, but we do have the Oblivion as a failsafe. This is another part of your calculation. I'm going to put this meadow right there. Alright, we're fighting a harpy and a vampire. You can actually get really good resources just having a full inventory fighting stuff and letting your inventory get transformed. It's a nice way to get some momentum. Go ahead and put that down there. Unpause. Blow them all up. Smash them. No problem. Fantastic. Looks like we got a 6th level ring. I mean, that's 18% vampirism. That's very high. We do need some healing at this point, so it's worth considering. But we would lose the regen, the damage to all, the pure damage. I'm going to go ahead and put this rock right here. I'm immediately going to drop a road lantern by this so that this tile doesn't get any more out of control. We got another Oblivion, which is actually huge. I'm going to keep fighting. Great. Actually, I'll put a grove right there just to get some more sticks. Drop a meadow there. Okay. And that's a lot of hit points. This is a tough fight. They're very annoying. They dodge a ton. Nah, I'm okay with what I've got. 5th level shield. Better defense than what we have. Damage to all. Yes, this is great. This is huge defense. We will attack slower, but we will get damage to all and vampirism, so very good. Let's heal up. Phenomenal. This armor takes away our regen per second, but the amount of damage extra that we do is very tempting. This is a good upgrade as a weapon. There's no counter, but there's damage to all. I'm going to take it, and I'm actually going to equip this armor over my current armor, get some more hit points, because our vampirism will keep proccing, and it will actually heal us up. If it can, if the target is able to be hit by vampiric attacks. Alright, I'm going to drop this meadow right there. Alright, what tiles look scary? These do. Okay, I'm just going to Let it play out. Now let's see how we do here in this fight. We're losing hit points slowly. Boy. I'm just dropping a bunch of stuff to fill this up for fun. I'm putting everything down right now because I don't plan on continuing. You see how I'm at half health? It's getting kind of hard. I might have to Oblivion that. Let's just see how we do after these 3 spiders. Yeah, I'd love to... We got it. I just wanted to fill in this. I'll play this. See if we get anything phenomenal. Not really, but... I will drop a meadow there. We are so close to the boss. It's a big shield. Terrific. Alright, and I'm going to put this up here, this up here. There it is. Look at this. And I'm going to put one more down right there. And oh my mercy, we did it. Now, we just spawned the boss for this first section, this first boss anyway. This boss is a lich, and it spawns these Lich's Palace adjacent to the campfire. For every one of these, the boss is considerably stronger. So another reason we're not going to fight the boss right now, okay, is because when you want to fight this boss, this is a bit of a spoiler, but this boss wrecked me until I did this. You want to surround the campfire with as many of upgrades or buildings as you can to block the Lich's Palace. It will spawn on every adjacent tile to the campfire it can. It can't spawn on the roadway. Oh, no, it can. Yeah, okay. So, here's the deal. If you put anything there on the road or off the road, it will block it. So if I had a meadow, or I'm sorry, a grove here, it would have blocked this Lich's Palace. This beacon did block the Lich's Palace, okay? This cemetery also blocked the Lich's Palace. So, what you want to do if you want to summon the boss here to make it easier on yourself is block all of the tiles adjacent to the campfire with either road tiles or off-road tiles, and you need to just plan that in advance. Because 5% extra damage, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's doing 25% extra damage, which is too much. I'm going to still fight, though. Okay. Heck yeah. Alright. And we're going to go through. We're going to get this chest. Give me everything we got. Great. Okay, I'm going to drop these meadows down. And you see how we're right about to fight the boss, all right? But we can actually click this and retreat with everything because it's lit up. So instead of fighting the boss, if you don't feel like you're ready, and we're not, right before the campfire, you can actually retreat without penalty. So I'm going to do that. I'm just going to retreat and look at all the stuff we keep. This is amazing. Another success. You've returned and we still remember you. Unbelievable. Yeah, it's good to be back, but I hardly call it a success. My old memories of the world were gone. The path was empty again, and there was only darkness everywhere I looked. Interesting. So, technically you remembered that you forgot something. We could find a way to use that. Let's talk about something more positive. We managed to tidy up this place. Time for the next step. What do you have in mind? Expanding the camp. We have people with all sorts of skills, from the cook to the alchemist, but each needs a place to work. However, we can't build anything with the local materials. You find a branch or a rock, turn away for a second, and it's gone. I'm afraid only you can solve this problem. The materials that survive your trips always look suitable for building. But those are just pebbles and splinters. How can you build anything with them? Curious, huh? I realized it when I saw your campfire. The things you find seem to spread stability to simpler materials and things. It's only a little change, but it's still something. Even a small branch is enough to make a wooden fence exist without constant oversight. Alright. So they're kind of explaining how things work. And look at this. We can build a gymnasium, we can build an herbalist hut, and we can build a smithy. And what will we get for each one? Well, the herbalist hut gives you potions and unlocks the swamp. The smithy provides you with basic equipment to start out. Alright, so this would take 2 wood, 3 stone, and 4 food supply. So we actually have enough to build both of these with what we got. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to build the herbalist hut, and I'm going to build it right over here on the other side. It's a miracle we could find some fertile soil, and by a miracle, save some seeds of precious healing herbs. But the real miracle is that all these healing poultices and balms still have some effect. ... We already lost many people because of the cataclysm. It would be nice not to lose more to any diseases. And these potions can help you as well. Take a vial or 2 on your trip, and your chances of getting back in one piece will be much higher. Indeed. So now, we have potions. These will automatically be triggered to heal our hit points, as I was explaining, and these are very good for fighting the boss. Now I can build, but look what else. I could build a smithy, but I could also build a farm. So the farm transforms all tiles around it into a garden. After an expedition, it gives you 1 ration for every completed loop, but not more than there are garden tiles around the farm. So you kind of have to build this in a place where you can have a bunch of farm tiles, but you don't want to cover them up with something more powerful later. It gives you rations, which rations combine into food supply. Okay, I believe 10 goes to 10. So, you know, this just helps you get more and more food supply. It's very, very good. It also unlocks the ability to craft food if the supply depot is built, and it unlocks the wheat fields card, which are very good. But I want the smithy. I'm going to unlock it, and I'm going to put it actually, just right north of the campfire. By the anvil of the 7 seas, if it isn't a little forge. Yar har har, you've no idea how I miss the heat of the furnace and the smell of metal. We have some proper tools now, laddie. You have my word. You'll even have something for those journeys of yours. You're quite enthusiastic. Something tells me you're no stranger to the sailor's craft. Shiver me hammers. How'd you know? It doesn't matter, though. You're right. Don't you worry. I'll show you these hands can hold a hammer as good as they can hold the helm of a storm, even for a dozen days in a row. So now, we have the smithy. Now, if I click on the smithy, it says it provides the warrior with basic gear at the start of each expedition, which is great. And it unlocks the ability to craft tools if we build a supply depot, which we will get to, but the supply depot, you can see it's actually up here, and we have everything unlocked to get there because we built the smithy, okay? But we need to build a gymnasium to get it completely unlocked. So now we have all of the bottom row built. And this will give us potions, starting gear, and we heal more at the campfire, which just incrementally makes us stronger and stronger so that when we want to go take on the boss, we have more of an advantage. But I recommend just continuing to build up. You could go ahead and try the boss. Remember, nothing bad happens to you if you die. You just lose a lot of your resources and you start back in camp and you do it again. Exactly the same as if you retreat, except you keep everything when you retreat. But you still have to start again from scratch. Now, though, Scratch is going to give us potions and some gear. So we're really, really building ourselves up and becoming stronger. But we still have a long way to go. Everyone, I hope you're still finding this guide series to be helpful. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below, and I hope you're having fun playing Loop Hero. Take care.